Hi my friends. Well, I'm going to do a little demo. It's for our August group challenge in Ready Steady Pour. It's using balloons in part of the technique. So I've got myself two balloons, two different sizes. Oh, I'll bring them down here so you can see them. And the reason that I've only done them this big is because I'm only doing an experiment on an 8 by 10. So if I did anything bigger, I really would probably lose too much space. So this first balloon, that's the size of my fist. And the second one, that's the size of my fist there. Oh, I might just go and turn my background music down. I'm listening to Martha Wainwright. I like singing along, so anyway, I'll go and turn her off. Well, I've decided to turn her down. Alright, well, I have not used a balloon very much in the past for any type of pouring, but you know, let's just get onto it without too much chattering along. I'm going to start by doing a light swipe, and when I say light, I mean I'm going to hardly use any paint at all on this so that there's not a big heavy clumping of paint left here. So I will be using white as part of it, and this is just simply because of what I've got laying around. Let's start with just a few little streaks of zesty lime. And I think I'm doing this because I want to do the illusion of a bit of a green garden or greenery, and so that I can do my balloons looking like flowers, because fundamentally the shape of them comes out looking much like hollyhocks or pansies. As you can see, I've probably used too much paint, but oh well, what can you do? I can't take it off. I might, oh well, I don't know, let's see how I go. I might just be quiet for a bit just so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. Ew, see that clump come off? I'm going to add a tiny bit of turquoise because I just love turquoise. Oh no, that's too blue. Oh no, I might do it for the skyline, huh? So we can have a little bit of blue for the sky. I wonder if I've got another blue lying around. Oh yeah, I do. This is going to be interesting. Just even doing this background's interesting now. Okay, so what did I say I was going to do? Well, I might do the white pull down. It'll make much more sense when I go, ooh, that's nice and thick. My God, I wasn't expecting it to be that thick. Hey, that's a good tip, isn't it? Make sure you check your paints before you start pouring. That white's obviously been sitting there a bit and thickened up, but nonetheless it'll achieve what I want it to do. Just trying to find a stirrer that's not stuck to the... It's alright, I've pulled myself together now. What I'm going to do is just sort of spread this out a little bit, or downwards a bit, before I pour my white, and then I'm probably going to pull a fair bit of it off, which is a bit sad. Wonder if there's anything I can catch it with to make a skin. Alright, so I'm going to pull down now. I might just even use this so that I can catch the rest of the paint. Here we go! Look how much paint I've used. Wow. White coming down. Creating an illusion of a garden, or the background of a garden. I don't even know if this white's got silicone in it. I think it actually does. Never mind. Doesn't matter, it's only the background. Really like the looks of that actually. Whee! Alright. And now I'll plonk that there and get another one and pull this across the top. Okay, this is just so I can have a bit of contrast for the what I think is the sky area. It's funny, isn't it? Like, it's abstract paint, yet I'm still using traditional concept colors. I still find it really difficult to move away from what we imagine colors to be, like the sky being blue, the grass being green. I think one of our group pours we might do a challenge where we actually challenge ourselves in regards to traditional coloring. All right, that's looking quite nice now for a background. And it's way too thick for what I was thinking. And where's a torch when you need one? Here. Ooh, there we go. And I'm just doing that to get rid of any bubbles. I'm not worrying about any cells or effects at this point, because this is simply my background where I'm going to be shortly applying my paints for my ballooning. So what I've got is a tray, and I'm just going to put some paints in here and start going and see how we go. Well, we've got some nice little cells developing. My first colour that I'm popping on my tray is a global mulberry purple. I wonder if I can actually get you inside what I'm doing. Is there anywhere I can put this? Let's just try and be creative. Am I going to have an accident? Yeah, probably, but you know. Okay, so I've put my mulberry purple in. I'm going to put a tiny bit of this neon yellow. This is a gorgeous berry colour that I had mixed up from another project. Let's do that. I might put some of this melony colour over here. Don't know what paints it is. And it's another berry colour. This is in association to another project that I was doing, and a bit of the leftover paints. And some silver, because I like silver. Let's do that. And off I go. So I'm going to have a swipe in my hand and grab the first balloon and dip it in. And just have a look at that. And let's see how it goes on here. What do you reckon? Geez, I really like the way it comes on the balloons. Oh, and remember, when you swipe, you should really wipe again. I might just see what happens if you do it twice. No, so I need to apply more paint back onto the balloon. So back in over here, dipping that in and pressing it down. And they certainly are looking like pansies, which is glorious to me. I'll put some of the different colour variation there. Now, even just doing this so far, I want to quickly run over and grab a darker colour, because I want my flowers to contrast more from the background. Oh, I didn't have to run over. I had some global right next to me, pre-made. It's a perennial purple, which you can see I'm just sort of doing that, whatever you call that. And off I go, adding some more paint. I'm going to grab a bit of that yellow and purple together. I love yellow and purple. And pressing in here. And I will take you off the pedestal at some point, well, probably quite soon, because as you can see there's not a lot of area that I need to cover because I've chosen to do such a small canvas for our demonstration. But I can really feel the potential in this process. I like how the colors blend together. So I'm just testing there. You really do need to, well, I'm finding I need to definitely clean my balloon before each swipe. Did you see that big dollop come off there? Oh, it's just a bit of thickened paint. In a moment I'll change my size balloon so we can get an idea of the differences. What do you think? It's pretty cute, isn't it? Like in terms of just adding another technique to our ever-growing way of using our paints. Right, let's get the other balloon. I feel like I want to get some more colors happening. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. Wow, look at that huge difference. I can't even see if you can see. Oh, there you go. Let's see what this looks like. I'll move that. Yeah, it does. It's quite huge. No, I like the shaping of the other one. Oh God, look at her on the balloon. I feel like we should be covering balloons and hanging them in the sky. They're beautiful. All right, where am I going to put that? Or maybe I'll just clean it and pop it in the bin. All right, I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay, I got rid of it, and I'm just grabbing a few other colors while I'm over here. Okay, I've got them. I've got another purple. Surprise, surprise, huh? Oh, I can't even open it. There we go. And I'll put that there. And I've got a brown. Now I know we don't traditionally use brown in flowers, but I really love the burnt umber. And I just have a feeling it might add something. Oh, I've put too much in. Looks like poo. I'm going to put a bit more of the yellow in between. Woo! Getting a bit carried away over here, everyone. Using a huge amount of paint for such a small canvas. Like, what the heck? Alright, here we go. Move those. Pick my balloon up and I'll show you how I got my plate going. I'm just going to give that a bit of a mix around. Here we go. Are you scared? I am. I always say that. A lot of people think that I'm a bit of an overreactor, and guess what? They'd be right. So this is not the colour palette that we'll be using in our challenge, just simply using this one for the demonstration. I'll be taking a lot more care in my actual piece. Did you see how much paint pulled up on that? I think that demonstrates that there's too much background paint. Yeah, so that's quite cute. What I'm going to do, oh, look at that go. What I'm going to do is work out a place to put this canvas and get a blank canvas up and just do some ballooning straight onto a raw canvas so that you can see how the shapes are. And I would suggest you do that for yourself, just so that you can get a bit of a feel for the ballooning pattern and the way that the petals form. It's really, really gorgeous and quite addictive. Though I say that not lightly because everything's addictive, isn't it? I need another stick. Here we go, I've got one here. I'm just going to finish this off by grabbing some of the brown and pulling those down. I really am big into flowers when I do my pouring. I just see them everywhere, and flowers make me feel so happy and alive and vibrant, so why wouldn't I use them whenever I can? Okay, very good. I'm pretty happy with that for a really fast demonstration to show you what to do. Bear with me for a second while I pop this somewhere. Alright, that'll do here. I'm just grabbing another canvas, and we'll do some ballooning directly onto it. Oh, do you think I can take it out of the plastic? Alright, got it. That was nice and fast, wasn't it? Where'd my balloon go? Here. I think I need a new clean cloth. I'm just using baby wipes to remove the excess paint. And I'm just going to use some of the drop down paint. Let's see how we go doing sort of 3. It's nice, isn't it? What if we do a little bit of purple in the middle? Wipe, push, do, wipe, do. My heart is too long, my heart is strong. Oh, this one doesn't look nice on the balloon. Interesting colouring. So yeah, that is what I think ballooning is. And as you can see, there's a lot of potential in terms of the way that you can use your balloon. And I'm just wondering what it would be like to fill it with water, because these are only filled with air. What do you think about it? Are you looking forward to giving it a whirl? I like the way that one's come up. I'm going to give these a torch in a second so we can see what happens in regards to cell development. It might indeed be a technique where we don't concentrate so much on getting great cells. But you can, like, yeah, some really nice shaping and stuff happening there. Alright, I'll plunk these down, get my torch again and give these a bit of a flick. It's a bit harsh. And now I will take you off the pedestal. When I say pedestal, I think I mean tripod, you know. Anyway, here we go. Bringing you down now. If you get a bit seasick, sorry. Ouch, just banged my own head. Nice, aren't they? Lighting's crap tonight, but sorry about that. And that was my dipping plate. Looks pretty good. Got skin over here. I think I might need to bring this over. Oh, just dip my thumb right into it. And this is it. The one that I did before. I can't get it to focus. There we go. Nice, huh? I really like it. So, have fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's creations, and the colour palette will be announced in the group link tomorrow. I'll post this tonight so that people can start having to think about how to do it. And oh, I'm just walking around in circles. That's not very good, is it? Oh, look at this that I'm working on. Anyway, I hope you're all well, guys.